Nature, an education major at Bowling Green State University. Next semester I'll be doing my student teaching, where I'll be teaching a geometry course. And in this geometry course I'll be having to teach constructions using compass and straight edge. This can be a difficult concept to teach the students on just a regular chalkboard or whiteboard. But today I'm going to teach you how you can make it easy and simple for students by teaching it with an interactive whiteboard like the Promethean Board. So let's get started. So to demonstrate how you can use the Promethean Board to do a geometric construction, we're going to do the relatively simple construction of constructing a perpendicular bisector to a line segment. And as you can see, I got the line segment drawn here already. So we're going to use that. We're going to bisect that with a perpendicular bisector. Okay, so we're going to need the tools first. So you can get the tools, which are the compass and the straight edge, by going up to Customize, Tool Store, and then under your Power Tools menu here, you'll see a ruler and a compass side by side. So we'll click on the ruler, I'll drag it over to my toolbar, then I'll click on the compass and I'll drag that over to my toolbar. And now I can X out of it. Okay? So to start the construction, we're going to need the compass. So click on your compass, a compass appears, and there's a lot of movable parts on here, so pay attention as I move the compass around. First we need to get the center pivot at one of the endpoints of our line segment. So to drag the compass around, we're going to click on the center pivot arm, or this top part here, that will move the compass around. And we're going to try to get that center point right there, right on one of the endpoints of our line. Just like we would if you're using a real compass in real life. Now we need to adjust the radius of our compass, and we do that by clicking on the pencil holder right here. As you can see, that will adjust the size of my compass. And the size of my compass for this construction, I want it to be the length of the line segment. Okay? So that looks pretty exact there. Now I need to draw an arc up here and down below with that radius. So I don't necessarily want to draw the whole circle, so what you can do is you can rotate the compass around to where you want to draw the arc by clicking on the pen arm here and dragging. Notice it does not draw the arc yet. Okay, so I'll get that into place just a little bit better. And when I actually want to draw the arc, I have to click on the actual pencil, this part here. A pencil will appear, and now we're ready to draw the arc. And as you can see, I got a perfect arc there. I need to do the same below, so again, I'll rotate it down. We're keeping the same radius, we're keeping the same center point there, and again, by clicking on the pencil, we'll draw that arc. Okay, now here comes the tricky part. Now we've got to move the compass over so that the center is now at that endpoint. So to do that, again, click on the center pivot. Do not click on that arm, or you're going to change the rotation, you're going to change your radius. We don't want to do that. So click on this arm. We'll move this over to this endpoint. Try to get it as exact as possible. And now I will rotate my compass by clicking on the pen arm. And to draw my arc, I'll click on the pencil. Oops. And we'll drag. And then we'll do the same. We'll rotate by clicking on the pen arm. This will not draw the arc. We'll go back up here. We'll click on the pencil so that we can actually draw the arc. And there you have it. We've got our 2 points now, and all the arcs are drawn so that we can construct the perpendicular bisector. So now that all the necessary arcs are drawn, we're kind of done with our compass now. So we can get rid of the compass by clicking on the compass on the toolbar, and it disappears. But now we need the straight edge, because we need to connect those 2 points right there. So we'll use our ruler. Notice a set of options comes up. We really don't care which type of ruler we use, centimeters, millimeters, inches, because we're just using it as a straight edge. There's our ruler. So we can move that where we want it. But notice, we need it to be vertical. So we're going to need to rotate that ruler around. We can do that by clicking in the lower right corner. You'll see a little rotation arrow come up. And then we can just drag and the ruler becomes vertical. So there we go. Now we've got the vertical ruler. We can drag that to our points. And hopefully it will go through at a 90-degree angle. And it looks like that's pretty good. Our construction came out pretty well. Now we can create the straight line by clicking on the pen tool. And we'll go real close to the ruler. And you'll know you're close enough by you'll get a pencil with a line above it. That means it's going to draw a straight line for you. And all you do is you drag along the ruler all the way down through your points, just as your students would use a regular ruler for. Then to move this out of the way, you can just drag it, click on it and drag it, and there you've got your perpendicular bisector. So now you see how easy it is to use an interactive whiteboard to do geometric instructions in your classroom. This can make it way easier to teach, and it makes it way more beneficial for your students. So give it a try in your classrooms. Good luck.